Hey, it's Timmy O'Neill, and we are live from Artist Winter Market 2014, and we're here with Molly Baker, who is a professional free skier, backcountry skier. Molly, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Timmy?
I'm doing really well, because we're here hanging, we're in outdoor retail world, we're drinking Sierra Nevadas, we're hanging with Tyler Bradsoon. So tell me about your storied career with backcountry and free skiing.
Oh, well, I have been skiing out of Mount Baker, Washington now for about 6 years. That's my home base, and just trying to get out and explore in the North Cascades as much as I can.
And there's a lot of exploration to be done, I imagine, right?
Yes. Lots of mountains that haven't been summited in the winter in the Cascades. So.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So not only are you skiing, but you need to have alpine skills as well, right? Like
Yeah.
bit of ice climbing perhaps, or crampon use, rope climbing.
Certainly aspiring to further my skills any way I can.
And so you have been getting in the backcountry, exploring the Cascades, cruising around, and then I understand that you have a new project that you're working on.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, essentially 3 years ago I moved into a tiny house. So if you're not familiar with the movement, it's basically a cabin on wheels, 112 square feet, and I travel around with my partner, Zach Giffen, who's a skier, and we just chase the storms and live in our cabin.
So you tow the cabin behind you, so it's essentially a mobile home, right?
Yes,
and then
correct.
It's I've seen it. It's a beautiful mobile home. It's over at Outdoor Research, correct?
Yes.
It's sitting at their booth, and you can go inside. It has this really beautiful stylings. There's this wonderful stairwell inside. There's a loft. So even though it may be small, it's enough, correct?
It certainly is enough, and yeah, we have bamboo floors, we have a wood stove, which is an essential for skiers. We can dry all of our gear, and sleeping space for 5 people, propane stove, and a refrigerator. So we're pretty much all set.
And what's the point of tiny house living? I imagine it has to be with that you can only have so many things, so minimalism must be a part of it. And what else? What
I think that's part of it. Mostly as skiers, it's just, you get the best storms when you're in the right place at the right time. And having a tiny house so you can say, oh, hey, it's going to snow in Revelstoke. Let's head up there and let's park it on Rogers Pass. You're suddenly in position for when the storm rolls in and you're there ready to ski. And I think it's just about optimizing those powder turns and being in the places you want to be.
So it's about maneuverability and then accessibility, and then it's cool that you could say, hey, instead of like, why don't you come over to my house, we'll bring my house over to you.
For sure, but we're always in such great places that people always end up coming to us too. So
now, what about the concept of like subletting it or renting it out? Does that ever happen? You're in it all the time, I guess, right?
We're in it most of the time. I don't know, maybe some people have been napping in it here at the trade show, but we haven't had people actually stay in it when we're not there, but I think it's a great idea. There's tons of websites out there to do that kind of thing these days.
Oh, it's like vacation rental by owner.
Yeah.
VRBO.
Airbnb.
For tiny houses.
Yeah, totally.
We're on to something new here.
Yeah, we are.
So tell me, what's important about being at Outdoor Retailer with the tiny house and with yourself? What do you find pleasing about being here?
Well, I mean, my house is here, so that's one of the reasons that I'm here.
You've got to be here because your house is here.
That's where I sleep.
Yeah.
But I think just sharing that with people, I think a lot of people have seen us passing on the road, or maybe they've seen some of our videos, but to actually just invite people in and give them a sense of what it's like to live in that space, and hopefully inspire them, and maybe they'll be inclined to build a tiny house themselves or just come visit us someplace in the mountains.
I want to come visit you someplace in the mountains and go skiing. For
please
real.
Do. Yeah.
I do. I'm going to be like knocking on the door of the tiny house. You're going to open it up and be like, Timmy O'Neill's here, and I'm here to stay.
All right. Yeah, let's
Molly
do it.
Baker,
Yeah.
a pleasure. Thanks
Cheers.
very much for spending time with us. Molly Baker, we love you.
Thanks
this is
for
Timmy
having
O'Neill
me.
signing off live from OR.